What's good, y'all? It's your boy Tippy, man. So I'm back here. I'm doing a video real quick. I've talked to you guys about HeroFX before, but today I want to talk about the Hero10X accounts that they're offering now. And the reason I want to talk about this is because this seems like it's going to be pretty much a competitor for your typical prop firm. So I just want to kind of go over what it is and how it works, and let you guys give you guys some information so you guys can make an informed decision on what you guys want to do. And again, this is not financial advice. This is just for educational and research purposes only. All right. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So HeroFX, I've talked to you guys about them before. It is an unregulated broker. It's not regulated in the US. So that is a big, point for a lot of people. Some people look at it as a red flag, but a lot of people trade with unregulated brokers to kind of get more leverage on their trading. So if you had a regular HeroFX account, they do 1 to 500 leverage, so you can get 500 times whatever you put in there. But again, that comes with more risk, so you just have to be a little bit more disciplined with your trading and more strategic with how you want to do things. All right. So let's get into the Hero10X account. So with the Hero10X, you're able to 10X your trading capital, keep 100% of your profits, and trade without limits. So what they're giving you the opportunity to do is to deposit money and 10X whatever you deposit. So with the 10X account, you can start with literally as little as $50 and you're funded immediately. Okay, so this is talking about why it's a shortcut to your trading success. So if you already know prop firms, they promise you funded accounts, of course, but 9 times out of 10, there's a lot of headaches and a lot of hoops you got to go through to actually get to a payout, right? So they have the complex evaluations, trailing drawdowns, profit splits, and payout restrictions that keep you stuck. Now, the cool thing about the Hero10X account is that they don't have any of those problems. There's no profit splits. There's no trailing drawdown. There's no evaluation. You get your money 24/7. There's no payout restrictions. So you don't have to trade X amount of days to get your money. You could get your money the first day. All right. So like I said, you get an instant 10X capital boost. So you can deposit as little as $50 to unlock $500 in trading capital, or go big with 100,000 to access $1 million in trading capital. Right. I think that's pretty cool. It's available on MetaTrader 5 and TradeLocker. I don't think MetaTrader 5 is available in the US anymore. I haven't traded Forex or anything that will require me to use MetaTrader. But I do use TradeLocker. I'll be doing a video on how to use that platform and how to set it up for yourself. But that's the main platform that they use, and what you'll see me talking about most of the time if you're following me along. All right. So you get to keep 100% of your profits versus, like a 90, anywhere from 80 to 95% profit split with prop firms. But here there's no profit split. Every dollar you make, you get to keep, and you can withdraw at any time. Like, there's no rules on you withdrawing your money. Of course, you got to be in profit, and it has to be the money that you actually made, but you can withdraw your money if the money's there to be withdrawn. There's no stipulations on that. And there's the 10% static drawdown. So pretty much whatever you deposit is going to be your drawdown. So if you deposit the $50, that's going to be your drawdown on that account. That's how much you'll be able to lose. So you just got to keep that in mind. There's no trailing drawdowns or anything to mess with your progress. So you just got to keep that in mind. Whatever you deposit in there, that's what you're actually putting up as your risk. And that's what will make you lose the account, is losing what you initially put in there. No challenges, no evaluations. Just put your money in there and you get activated immediately. All right. So like it's telling you, it's just breaking down more capital equals more profits. I'm not going to go too much into this. It's just pretty much repeating everything that we already went over. I do want to kind of go over this part because this is comparing a Hero10X account versus prop firms. And like I said, I do think this is going to be, a pretty good competitor for prop firms, for people that might be interested in this style of trading, right? So just to kind of jump straight into it, the trading access, you get access instantly. With prop firms, you have to go through the evaluation, and then you have to pass the evaluation to get a sim funded account, and then follow the rules in the sim funded, and then possibly go live. And then the next thing is the profit withdrawals. Like I said, Hero10X, you get withdrawals 24/7. Prop firms every 2 to 3 weeks, especially whenever you're just in a sim funded account. But once you get over to live, you usually can pull out, more frequently, but it's just more hoops and hurdles that you have to go through to get to that point. But with Hero10X, you're there day one. If you have a profitable day one, you pull out day one. All right. Profit share, you keep 100% of your profits. Prop firms, it says up to 90%, but I've seen some that do 95%. Max account size, it says up to 1 million. Prop firms, 200,000. Drawdown rule is a static drawdown, And you know, prop firms, they have all the different drawdowns. They have static, end of day, and intraday, so you could pick and choose what you want. Here, it's just static. And then the rules, you get to trade your way. There's no limits. With prop firms, you can't trade news most of the time. There's weekend bans and lot size limits. With HeroFX, you're not running into those problems. So all in all, I mean, with all of that being said, at face value, I think this could be a really good option for a lot of traders. Even people that are already in the prop firm space and kind of built up the reps and kind of have a strategy down and kind of want to transition to something that's more personal capital and kind of, you know, take the training wheels off of your whole trading career and be able to pull money out when you want to and really do things the way you want to. This could be a really good look for you, but you do have to keep in mind that you're still risking your money. Like with prop firms, you're still risking with prop firms because you got to pay for the evaluations, you got to pay for activation fees, and then when you make money in the account and lose the account, you're still losing money, right? So all in all, it's all a risk at the end of the day. But I think the risk in this situation, you have to look at the risk as far as you know, your actual capital versus you being able to get your money instantly also. So it's like more hoops. It seems like there's a better chance of you actually receiving a payout or getting some money invested from a Hero10X account versus a prop firm, because there's just so many ways that prop firms are keeping you from getting a payout technically, you know, especially in some funded accounts, because they're paying you out of their pocket. That's, you know what I mean? That's not just fake money they're giving you, that's real money that costs them. So they set it up to where it's a little bit more difficult for you to get payouts. So that's just one thing that you really have to look at versus the Hero10X versus prop firms. But if you ask me, I definitely like the Hero10X. I'm definitely going to be giving it a try. I'm going to see what it's about. I already use HeroFX. I just haven't used this Hero10X account. So, I mean, I've had experience with their withdrawals, never had an issue. Deposits, never had an issue. And also had great response from their support team as well. So I personally can't tell you anything bad about HeroFX. Now, if you go do your own research and look at Trustpilot and reviews, you're going to see reviews. But just like any other prop firm, broker, whatever it is, they're going to have their bad reviews. But you got to, you know, make your informed decision, go through them, see what people are talking about, and then make your informed decision and see what you want to do. But like I said, for me, this is something that I definitely want to give a shot, because it kind of seems like a no-brainer to be able to get my money back. I feel like I've proved myself in the prop firm environment to where this could be the next step before actually just depositing a bunch of money into an account. You know, I could still start a little bit smaller and still manage my risk in a decent way with this Hero10X account, right? So all of that being said, like I said, at face value, this seems like a win for me. This is something I'm going to give a shot. If this is something that you want to try, just go ahead and click that link in the bio. I'm going to have, not a link in the bio, but if this is something that you want to try and you're interested in trying, go ahead and hit the link down in the description and it'll take you right over to their page and you can open an account for free. Now, any links that you see on my page, it's an affiliate link, so I'm going to get something from it on the back end, but nothing that comes out of your pocket. There's no money for you to sign up for this. You just have to deposit whatever you're willing to deposit into the account. If you don't want to do a Hero10X account, you can open up a regular account for as little as $5, but you're only going to have the $5 to trade with. They're not going to multiply your capital with under the $50, and if it's not a Hero10X account. But all in all, like I said, face value, this is a go for me. I'm giving it a shot. If you want to give it a shot, hit the link in the description, sign up and see where this goes. I am doing their trading competition that's starting tomorrow, so you guys will see me using a lot of Trade Locker and talking about those trades in that as well. But other than that, man, I appreciate you guys. If you found this video helpful and it's something that you may be interested in doing, or maybe want to hear more information about Trade Locker and HeroFX as I drop them, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel just so that you can be notified of anything else that's popping up. And also, this is going to help other people find this video, other people like you that find this type of information helpful. They'll be able to find this page and this will help us grow. All right, so other than that, man, y'all have a good day. You know, trade responsibly and good luck to everybody, and stay tuned. Like I said, I'm doing the competition, so we'll see how it goes. Until next time.